Mr. Daniel Fouchard is, first of all, the Director General for the Ministry of Tourism for Haiti. But his career I found also quite interesting because it really is in many ways not a coincidence that he's in the role that he's in, given also the experiences that he's had. He was initially born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, did his baccalaureate also in Port-au-Prince, and then he decided to leave Haiti and was running around for a while. First of all in Germany, 1962, this is where he became fluent in German. He actually studied electricity in German at the Hohe Technische Lehranstalt in Düsseldorf. And now he's back again for the ITB. As he was last year. Then from there, his travels brought him to Canada, where he ended up remaining for a while. He was first there in 1967 as a member of the Haiti exhibition, the 1967 Expo in Montreal. He then, so fell in love with Canada, he decided to stay. Was then studying at the University of Montreal, where he shifted to the field of economics. Then, from 1966 until roughly 1980, was working in different capacities for the Tourism Ministry of Haiti. And that really gave him a chance to travel around the world. Some of the highlights were New York, Montreal, Miami, but there are many other cities in addition to that, that we're only mentioning a few in the name of time. He then was attracted to the private sector, as many of us, and in particular was in the field of currency trading for a while. And that was in many ways the preparation for his re-entry into the Ministry of Tourism, where he's been serving since 2005 as the Director General for the Ministry of Tourism of Haiti. So really a wealth of experiences in the private sector as well as the public sector, inside Haiti as well as outside Haiti. So I think you've really had many chances to also ask yourself, what is Haitian identity to begin with? How is that presented abroad? Maybe very differently in different settings. How is that perceived abroad? Also probably very different in different settings. So I think you're very well suited to give this keynote address, and we're really looking forward to learning about the current developments also in the tourism industry when it comes to Haiti. So if you could please join me for a very, very warm welcome for Mr. Daniel Fouchard. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those nice words. I want to thank you for the opportunity which is offered to me by the ICD to present you the last information of the sector of the Haitian tourism and its perspective. The year 2011 was a year of thinking about the damaging earthquake that created some problems for the Haitians. And as the new government by His Excellency Mr. Joseph Martelly said, in the second anniversary of that earthquake, n'a songé pour nous passer pi devant. That means we have to think about what happened, to understand better, but we have to move forward with the reconstruction and the planning of the future of that country. The opportunities in the sector of tourism are numerous because of our beaches, culture, history, are domains which can interest the European tourist. The Tourist Ministry is aware of this new context and of the new dynamic of recovery of the tourist sector and has set in motion a whole set of mechanisms and speedy procedure for the establishment of new corporations or companies. The objective is to achieve within the standards a substantial increase in the number of rooms currently available in Haiti to improve the production sector and to develop a competitive quality offer. For it, the government set up some train of measures to facilitate the investment in Haiti, which could be translated as follows. A center of facilitation of the investment, which for the deadline not overtaking 10 days for the new business startup, and the presentation with the Interministerial Commission, which will look into the possibilities to grant custom duty and tax relief on import of equipment, goods, and materials, exemption from the security deposit provided by the tariff code, exemption from the land tax on built-up properties for the first 10 years, exemption from individual income tax from revenue generated by the investment. The ministry in charge of tourism, after approval of the case by the Inter-Ministerial Commission on Investment and by the municipality, will authorize the granting of a lease for a period that shall not exceed 50 years. Those incentives are to facilitate investors. And since we started this motion, I have to tell you that there is a lot of projects are being done in Haiti right now. And in fact, in the hotel industry, I can tell you that Occidental Resort and Hotel will manage 140 rooms in Pétionville, starting this year in summer. Best Western Premier is building 118 rooms also in the Pétionville area, which will be ready by November this year. Marriott Hotel will have an hotel of 173 rooms in the Port-au-Prince area within the next 2 years. NH from Spain will manage the former El Rancho Hotel, which will be a new facility of 240 rooms. The Hotel Montana, which was totally destroyed by the earthquake, the owners, Mrs. Riedel, married a German from Munich, will be rebuilding his hotel. And also in the Port-au-Prince area, we have 3 other big hotels, Sheraton, Hilton, and Holiday Inn, who are coming back. And last month, in fact, I received a group from France, who came and mentioned the intention of Club Méditerranée to come back to Haiti on the island of La Gonâve, which is a 72-kilometer long island in the Bay of Port-au-Prince. So this to tell you right now, those investors or investment made into Haiti give us the hope that this time the recovery is on the go. And we will be very much appreciative of any other investors. We welcome them. And if any things that we can do to facilitate or ameliorate the condition or the possibilities for those people to come to Haiti, we'll be doing it with great pleasure. In fact, the year 2000 allowed us to exceed the 1 million visitors and with more than 800,000 cruise passengers, 250,000 by air, and about 50,000 crossing the border from the Dominican Republic to Haiti, in the northern part like Cape Haitian and in the central area of Port-au-Prince. This to give you the opportunity, because this is already in the master plan of the tourist sector. We had already planned construction of about 30,000 new hotel rooms in the country by the year 2025. So this is a continuous effort that we'll be doing to promote and present Haiti on a different level. President Martelly said, now Haiti is open for business. Business not only to attract big corporations to use our facilitation, but also in the tourist sector. Because tourism is one of the sectors that can help develop a country and attain a sustainable development. And this is why we are here in Berlin thoroughly, because we have a slight problem. Our government was resigned about 2-3 weeks ago, and there will be a new presentation at the Parliament pretty soon, because the new Prime Minister is already designated by the President, and he has to be confirmed by the Parliament within the coming days. And this is how we intend to continue and to present our country on a different level, because right now we had a big delegation in Madrid for FITUR. We'll be present in Europe more at Topresa in France and in Berlin. In next year, the delegation will be much bigger, and it will be a bigger presentation, and I hope to accompany them here again, to present you my new bosses and the new image of Haiti. We know that for the international press, Haiti has been having a bad image. We know of these things, but things will change because the approach is different. The government is putting an effort in presenting Haiti on a different level. Business is the motor of development. So if we can attract more investors, and all those things that I just said to you about the hotel industry are from private investment companies with some financing of the world the institution of like World Bank, FME, or BID, or whoever can help us. The reconstruction is a long thing because we had about, 1 million people that was lodged under tents, and now we have to relocate them to rebuild the whole city of Port-au-Prince. The capital was destroyed, over 70% of its capacity was destroyed by the earthquake, and it will take some time. We know that, but the effort is there and the will is there, and we are open to redo the whole thing because Haiti cannot be passive. We are very much on the front of everything that we can do to help the Haitian people, first of all, and secondly, to open our country for the tourism, for the people who want to visit us. And please do it, because you will be welcome and you will be surprised to see how nice the life could be in such a beautiful island like ours. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fouchard, for a very interesting presentation. In particular, I think it's just fascinating to see a country which really was in the media so much for the crisis, to see how it's really bouncing back. And I have a few questions for you about that myself. But beforehand, I want to give the questions to the floor. This is your chance to ask anything you'd like about Haiti, about tourism in Haiti. Again, one of the topics that's of interest to me is really this transition in terms of also how the tourism is now back on the rise, despite the perception in the media, which was very often one of crisis. So please, I'd like to first give you a chance to ask a few questions and comments, and then we can continue. You can also ask your questions in French, German, English, or Creole. So he was saying, feel free to speak also in your native language. So I see a few hands right here. I think you were first, and then we'll come here. Okay.
Hello, my name is Danielle, and I work here at the ICD.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a question concerning the rebuilding of Haiti. How much is still left to rebuild, particularly in Port-au-Prince, after the devastation?
First of all, we had to take care of the people under the tent city. For example, in the Pétionville area, we removed the people who were on the public parks, and we relocate them already. And there is 3 projects of 1,000 units in the Port-au-Prince area, financed by the Haitian government, to relocate those people. We rebuilt first the schooling system, because most of those big schools were down after the earthquake. Now it's back functioning well. We are rebuilding right now the main hospital in the Port-au-Prince area. We are rebuilding also in the suburb of Port-au-Prince, in the other small cities around Port-au-Prince. There are also projects that you will be seeing on the internet, on the Haiti government tourist website, which will be communicated to you later on. That website will give you the opportunity from the either external affairs or the presidency itself about the exact numbers of people. We had about 1 million people under the tents. Now it's down to 400,000. So there is some reconstruction going on all over the country. In the meantime, there are plans of decentralization of the country itself. We are building also 2 new airports because we had only 1 at the earthquake. Now we'll be having 3 international airports in the country. The Cape Haitian airport, which is under construction, is about 60% ready. And one in Lekai will be started in the south, will be started in about a few months from now. And the Port-au-Prince airport is being rebuilt, and right now, and we will be using those facilities pretty soon. Not only the airport, but also ports. And we have signed, the Haitian government have signed agreement with other countries to help us rebuild. Just like the Jacmel city, with the help of the Venezuelan government, we will be redoing the center of the city of Jacmel, the wharf, the port, and the airport of the city of Jacmel, with a grant of about $40 million. We will be having also some assistance from the United States, which will help us redo some ports and road system in the country to facilitate transport of goods. And there will be also an effort by President Martelly to supply school children free access to education and a meal a day. And this is started this year, and he put more than 400,000 new young children in the schooling system, first grade in Haiti this year. It was a realization that he promised during his campaign, and this project is very well accepted and very well implemented by the Ministry of Education in Haiti right now. There will be also another concern is for the university. The University of Haiti is now having 2 new comment ça s'appelle encore? Campus. 3 new campus of university, of state university in Haiti. There is one in the north, there will be one in the Port-au-Prince area, and also one in the south area. As far as trade school, we are doing the same thing. In the tourist sector, we have 3 schools being built right now, one in Cape Haitian, one in Port-au-Prince, and one in Lekai. Because you have to understand the country, it's an island. You have the northern part, the central part, and the south part. So those 3 regions will be exactly the new development target of the government.
Okay, the next question I think was just in front of you, Riz, please.
Hello, my name is Christine, and I'm from the United States. Thank you for coming. My question is about, you mentioned businesses coming back
Yes.
to Haiti, and my question is, what do you think the role or responsibility of corporations are, whether it be local businesses or businesses from other countries that have a presence in Haiti? Do you think they're responsible or have a responsibility to give back and help rebuild? And if so, where do you see that being the most helpful, whether it's resources, community programs, or education?
Okay. What we do right now, the situation is the following. With the new aggressive diplomacy of the last 5 years of the Preval government and the new government, we had an agreement with the United States, and the Congress of the United States passed a law called HOPE law, which permit any textile company installed in Haiti to send textile manufactured goods to the States duty-free. So we are creating right now about 30,000 jobs in the Cape Haitian area, in the north part, and this is a group from Korea, Korea, which will be handling that part. And they are very aggressive, and the project started already. They are building about 1 million square foot of space, industrial space, that companies who already signed the contract and will be, because the Haitian people will be trained for that purpose. And between Cape Haitian and Miami, it's 1.5 hour flight. So you imagine the opportunity that we can give, and also with the partnership that the new diplomacy of Haiti, which is guided more than business, it's the opportunity that given to the companies, to other companies, to come to Haiti to create jobs and to promote their own thing, and using the facilities that we do have to promote the growth of that country.
Excellent example. Thank you. I think you were next. We'll continue.
Yeah. Thank you. My name is Alexander King. I'm working in the German Bundestag as political advisor for the parliamentary group of the left. And I have 2 questions, actually. First
Please.
question, you have been talking about the cooperation with Venezuela in Jacmel, right? So I would like you to elaborate a little more on this South-South cooperation and this new status of Haiti as permanent observer at the ALBA group. And the second question is about building up tourism in Haiti, because you have a neighboring country which has a huge tourism industry, the Dominican Republic. And well, tourism helped develop the Dominican Republic, of course, but caused a lot of problems as well. So I would like to know which lessons learned are there for Haiti, especially in regards of social issues like loans and corporate social responsibility, etc.
Okay. As a member permanent of the ALBA group, Haiti benefit, because if we do some history, you will know that Mr. Bolivar started from Haiti to go to liberate the great Colombia. That means Venezuela, Colombia, up to Peru. Okay, those countries were liberated because Mr. Bolivar received money, ammunition, people, 5,000 Haitians joined Mr. Bolivar in his fight to liberate those countries. So the point is that right now, it's the return. What we're receiving from the other country, from the South American part, is to say thank you to Haiti, because if we were not a Haitian, and we only ask one thing to those people: when you free your country, you abolish the slavery. And this is what we do. Why we were persecuted many years. 60 years there was an embargo after our independence in our country. 60 years. You have to understand that. Now, corporate responsibility and effect of tourism. The Dominican Republic created in the last 20 years 66,000 rooms, new hotel rooms. They went very fast, and they had to spend billions of dollars every year. It was around $5 to $6 billion a year investment in the tourist sector. We know that in tourism there are also some negative things, just like prostitution, just like drugs, just like any type of corruption. Okay? But in Haiti, we took our time. This is now, and only now, that we have 5 or 6 or 7 big hotel corporations coming to the island. Before that, the tourist industry was a private matter for Haitian families who own big houses, who transform them into hotels. So you have to understand that we are aware of the negative aspect of the tourism. And we are doing tourism since 1937. We created the first tourist office of the Republic of Haiti. It was a law under the administration of President Sténio Vincent. And in fact, we help. Haiti used to be the most visited country in the Caribbean before. Now we went to a period of political restlessness and also some other very bad image built by some people. You know the AIDS business, AIDS virus. CDC of Atlanta said Haitian was the fourth H into this virus. So that killed the tourist sector. So we had to redo the whole thing. And it takes time. And in the meantime, we had a lot of political instability. But since 1990, every 5 years there is an election for a new president, a new government. And the government has to be subject to parliament approval. The budget has to be approved by the parliament. And there is a check and balance system putting in place right now. And this is why we are learning in the same time how to improve our image, how to improve the condition of living of the Haitian people. And this is why the government is doing two things: education, environment, which is a very important factor right now. They are reforestating the country. And in fact, the Ministry of Environment has a project of 10 million trees a year all around the mountains that you know. I know you were in Haiti, Mr. King, and I know you know the story much more as a geographer. You know it better than me, maybe. But the point is that we are planting a lot of things, and we are doing things. But in the meantime, we have to be aware of the situation, what happened in the world. The cost of gasoline went up. The cost of coal, we don't produce any coal. What the people use is wood to cook. So we have to put the gas at a level that the people can buy it. In the meantime, you suffer a lot of damage in the Caribbean. You have hurricanes. We never thought that an earthquake could be that devastating for their country, because the last one was in 1842. So people forget about possibilities of earthquake. So right now you have not only to think about those things, but in the meantime, planning the whole development of the country to give the children, the youth, the opportunity of growing, the opportunity of getting something. And in fact, there are two sectors, manufacturing sectors and tourism sectors, which can create easily and quicker than any other thing, a development in the country. And in the Caribbean, most of the countries live on tourism. Their PIB is around, 30% from tourism, 40%. In Haiti, it's 3%. So we have to improve the possibilities. And this is why we are doing it, but slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, because we have the same climate with the Dominican Republic. We are part of the same island. It's the same people. They speak Spanish, we speak French. And in the Caribbean, you have a mosaic of culture, just like in Europe. What you have in Europe, Denmark, Holland, Germany, France, Italian, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Turkey, Yugoslavia. Oh, sorry, Serb countries and those countries, I'm sorry, because things change so fast, so quick in the world right now. There are other countries, just like the what do you call it? Le rideau de fer n'existe plus. The Iron Curtain does not exist anymore. So people travel more freely. Mr. Rafai, the General Secretary of the World Tourism Organization, mentioned the other day at the beginning that will be 1 billion tourists this year in the world. 1 billion people will be traveling from one country to the other. This is a tremendous market, and this is the fastest growing sector of the world, is the tourist sector. So why not benefit from it? Why not take the best part of it? Social responsibility, everybody is aware that we cannot accept children pornography, we cannot accept drugs, we cannot accept a lot of those things. But in the meantime, we could do better things for our youth by giving them the opportunity to learn, and then later on to learn trade, to learn something, and then they would be very happy. Instead of having boat people, we'll be having trade people, and we are Haitians all over the world. In fact, I met 3 the other day in the Berlin ITB with a Fachleute from Haiti who are living in Deutschland. My family, I have a brother who lived 40 years in Bielefeld. So sister living in Hamburg, and you know, we travel a lot. But the point, what does that mean? That means that you cannot now have a country and close it. You have to be open to the world, the global economy, the global market. And now, and I'm sure that within the next 2 years, I'll be having much more flights from Europe coming to Haiti. Because right now there are flights every day to the Dominican Republic. They will be coming to Haiti. And this is, what could be a better experience for you? 10 days, 7 days in the Dominican Republic, 3 days in Haiti, visiting beautiful place, having a different aspect of life. They speak Spanish, we speak French. We have a different mentality, but we drink rum. The sun in the bottle. And this is very good, and coffee. And this is why we are what we are. Other question?
Excellent. Well, yeah, speaking of rum and coffee, before we shift to that, I think there is time for one more comment or question, please.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So many Haitians are refugees, and therefore you have a large population in the diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
What role is there for Haitians in diaspora to contribute to the development that you're trying to drive, and to what extent have they been, forthcoming in this role?
Thank you. First of all, I have to tell you that the Haitian diaspora contributed about $2 billion of transfer a year in their home country, first of all. Secondly, there is an amendment at the Constitution who will permit double nationality, who will permit a Haitian living abroad with another nationality to function back in Haiti without having to have any problem as far as nationality is concerned. Just like you people in Europe, you have almost one passport, Schengen. We will be having a type of collaboration with the Haitian diaspora. And also, I have to tell you, our first goal is to attract the Haitian diaspora back to the country. And we created a ministry of Haitian living abroad in the government. And there are some budgets spent by the Haitian government to do exactly that, to travel, to meet the Haitian diaspora and to tell them, please, we need you, come back, invest in your country, and let's do the things together. Because we Haitians, we cannot forget our motto, l'union fait la force. Unity makes us powerful. All right?
Before I go to the final question, I saw another hand there. Let me ask you a diaspora-related question, just for fun.
Yes.
Is there any chance that Wyclef may be attracted back, and does he have any potential in terms of politics? You may know Wyclef was running for president not too long ago.
Wyclef had a problem with the electoral law, not with the country itself. The electoral law says that you have to be resident for the past 5 years before becoming president. And this is why he could not prove his residency in Haiti because he was always in the States. So the Electoral Council said, Mr. Jean, we are sorry, we cannot accept your candidacy. That's all there is to it.
Any future prospects?
I don't know if he follows the rule and if he comply to all the information, why not? Mr. Mateli used to be, he's an artist too. He used to be just like Wycliffe for the Haitian people. And then he complied with the information and he became president, and he's doing a good job by opening the country and doing the business and opening, instead of having a regular diplomacy. He wants to promote business more. And this is why the whole system of our diplomatical offices all over the board have received already from the External Affairs new directive toward attracting business.
Yeah, I just had to intervene briefly. I think there was someone here. I'm trying to go in order, and I think we've inspired another 2 questions. Maybe if we agree that they're all brief, and then a brief comment
No problem.
at the end. Yeah, because
No
I want to make sure we
problem.
have time for a brief
I
break.
have time for you people.
All right, so let's take 3 brief question comments and then a final response.
Hi, my name is Kate and I'm from Belgium. My question to you, okay, I can do it in French, but we'll keep it in English.
In English, no problem.
My question to you is, okay, if the big hotel companies are coming to Haiti, will it not affect like the authenticity of the country? Because you were first telling before, like it was always the big families who were like getting
hotels
the
and extras.
Yeah.
But you have to see one thing. What we require from the big companies is to use Haitian arts and handicraft in their hotel. And having employed more Haitian. And right now, the Ministry of Tourism is planning also to build trade school for the young Haitian that they can learn the trade and then be hired by those big corporations. And what we request from every big hotel is to use Haitian arts and handicraft all over their places.
Excellent, thank you. I think you were next.
Good afternoon. My name is Taufik from Nigeria. I just want to ask, what has been the response of international fund donors towards the economic reconstruction of your country?
Well, this is quite a difficult question, but I will try to answer it the best I can. I can tell you there was a pledge of $6 or $9 billion after the earthquake. From that amount, we received around less than 10%. That's all I can say. I cannot go into the specifics or why or how or what, because a pledge is a pledge. It's not a gift. It's not a donation. It's not part. It's a pledge. Many people thought, yeah, okay, we are going to do this and this. But also, I have to tell you, the NGOs, the non-governmental organization, receive gift or donation directly from their country of origin, which is not part of the Haitian government plan. The NGOs receive a lot of money from their country of origin, and that we know about it. But I cannot tell you the amount or what. But the point is that we are trying now to control that. The Ministry of External Cooperation and Planification is trying to get some more information from the NGOs, because if we are doing something, we want to do it together. We don't want to do it, everybody is doing something separately and nobody knows what goes on and what goes on. Because we have definite aspects of the life that we have to know. If someone wants to build houses, how can I say no to him? But what we want to know is where, what type of houses, how many, and what are the conditions And this, I'm not refusing the aid coming from outside, but we want to have some knowledge about it and some things, because we know also, and you must know that from Nigeria, from Africa, that sometimes they use us for other purposes. You get that. But the point is that I'm not condemning this country or the other country. We are just saying that we want to work together with them. We present them a plan. Okay, we want to build, what was the numbers? About 50,000 new rooms, new units, houses for the population. If someone wants to build 10,000, okay, thank you very much. But this is where we want to do it, how we want to do it. Please come and help us doing it. It's perfect. If you want to create, for example, to give you an example, the Dominican Republic just gave us a beautiful campus in the northern part, built by Dominicans for Haitians, students. So we said thank you very much, and that's it. And then we'll take care of the building. We'll put students, teachers, and everything in that. If you want to build a hospital, how can I say no? Médecins Sans Frontières is giving us, Doctors Without Borders are giving us quite a good help in the country. But the Cubans too are doing the same thing. Cuba sends us about 400 doctors a year in Haiti to help the population. So we cannot say no to those things, but it has to be in accordance with the Public Health Ministry and the Haitian Association of Doctors, so that we know what's going on. It's not because we don't like it, we like it, we thank you, we thank everybody, but it has to be fair to everybody, and it has to be more transparency to have a good governance. As they said, we have to be together in doing these things.
Our partnership. So the final question, and then we'll conclude.
Hello, my name is Amy Henderson. I'm from Australia.
From Chile?
Australia.
Australia?
Yes. I was wondering if you could go into some of the other sectors that Haiti might be looking to develop apart from the tourism industry, for example, primary goods or manufacturing at all, in response to the recession that might occur in Europe and America. Thank you.
For the other sectors, I have to tell you that agriculture is a must. The development of agricultural projects in Haiti is a must. And we have to provide foods for the population. And the Ministry of Agriculture has a plan to develop and to have much more land available for the farmers to grow food. And there will be an assistance given to that. And also the President mentioned the other day, it's about time the agricultural sector is more mechanized, big equipments. And to have big equipments, you need help for that. You need money to buy it, because we don't produce tractors. We don't produce the whole system. But if we can have some investment or something like that with big corporation who could do those type of things. For example, Germany is helping us a lot in the electricity field by building some hydroelectric plant in the city of Bourgogne-Naïve, in Saint-Marc, in Montrouge, in Les Cayes, and in five or six places. It's easy. We have running waters, and then they put a turbine, and then they produce electricity for a city, which is tremendous. This is what we need. Having those type of cooperation, it's what is interesting for the Haitian people, because we benefit directly from that aid. And if you do that, it's okay, and we are very happy for that. And other sectors, education is a priority sector in my country. Health is a priority sector, because we have problems with imported or not imported of a damaging problem, just like the cholera that we had last year, which was imported by some, I don't recall exactly the country. But the point is that we have to face it. 6,000 people died into that. So it started to be a problem, and the Ministry of Health had to created a system, and with the help of other countries, and we faced the situation, and now it's under control. It's under control. The conditions of the Haitian living is bettering day and day, but there is a growth of population too, which is the demographical aspect that we do have as a geography, you understand. Port-au-Prince used to be in the 60s a city of 300,000 inhabitants. Now it's over 3 million. You have to understand that within 20, 40 years, and it goes. And we are expecting at 2015 a population of 12 to 15 million people. Now we are 10 million living in Haiti and 4 million abroad. So that's 14 million Haitian in the world. And this country started with 30,000 affranchis and 500,000 slaves in 1804, 200 years ago. Now we are 15 million, almost 15 million. You have to understand that it is something. And it's a small country, 27,000 square kilometers, very mountainous, 4/5 of the country it's mountain, up to 2,000 meter high, no snow, no 0 degrees. 14 is the top. I live in the mountain, I know. When it's 14 degrees, it's tough, very cold. And I'm here these days in Berlin. When I arrived, it was -7, and I said, wow. I almost ran. But anyway, we are there to tell you the sun shines every day in Port-au-Prince, in the Haiti. We did that 1 year where we said a day without sun will be paid by the government. We didn't lose any money.
Well, on that note, I would
Yes.
really like to extend my gratitude for you, for the sunshine you've projected through your presentation. And
Thank
I'd ask
you.
you to all please join me in assisting to express our gratitude to Mr. Fouchard. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.